Hey guys, welcome to Monday, start of the week. I hope you guys had a good, restful weekend, and we had some good news over the weekend where we got the chance to start opening things up again. So hopefully everyone's starting to look a little healthier, a little safer. We'll keep our eyes out, and hopefully things keep improving. So for tonight, I know that I posted the link a little late, so this is a great workout to do if you haven't had a chance to do the live class. Pardon me a second while I put this one away. Sorry for that. All right, so tonight, this is a great workout to have some boxing gloves for. And I'll tell you why. The boxing gloves add just a little bit of weight. Mine are 12 ounces per hand. So even if we're not using a bag, it works the muscles a little more because you're adding that weight on. If you don't have them, don't worry. We can always come back to it later. But we're going to do just some easy kicks tonight. We're going to focus on some hand combinations with the gloves, and then we're going to work on some strengthening exercises for the legs. Not a lot of high cardio tonight, but we are going to be doing a lot of strengthening work. So find yourself a good spot in your space. Let's take a deep breath in. We're going to breathe in the positive energy, filling that diaphragm with air. As we exhale, we want to get rid of any kind of negativity or thoughts we might be holding on to. So let's take that big breath in. And exhale. And again. Exhale. One more. Exhale. All right. Let's do 50 jumping jacks. 5, 0. All right. Let's get ready. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 50. All right, you want to get those feet about shoulder width to hip width apart. Good, comfortable squat position for yourself. And we're going to do 20 squats. All right, ready? Let's go. Down and up. 1. Squeezing everything at the top. You want to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. Chest up and open. 8, 9, 10. Keep those knees over the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, we're going to bring the knee up high. We're going to bring a side high knee, so it's not going to come in front. We're going to bring it up as if we're preparing for a side kick. We're going to do 10 each leg, lightly tapping the floor in between. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do a walkout. A walkout is straight legs. You walk out into a pike position and then out into a plank position. So for example, you walk out, you walk those hands back. Alternatively, if you cannot do the walkout, you can come down to a squat and then lunge it out the plank and back in. We're going to do 5 of them. Ready? 1, walk it out, walk it in. 2, 3, 4. One more. All right. We're going to bring it to push-up position and do 10 push-ups. So you can walk it out to push-up, or you can go to squat and walk it out. So let's go down. Push-up position, 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, from here, we're going to bring it down to our forearms. We're going to do a 30-second plank. I'm going to time us. All right, ready? And let's go. 30 seconds. You want that booty down. You want your gaze looking straight out ahead. You don't want to look up at the ceiling or between your hands, so that you have a nice flat back. Tight core. Nice work, almost there. 10 seconds. And done. Nice job. All right, we're gonna stretch it out. So let's stay on the floor from here. You want those knees to be about hip width apart, and we're gonna bring those hands out, and we're gonna sink it back into a child's pose. You wanna open up the back and the shoulders. From here, step that left leg forward, and we're going to rock the hips forward, pressing the pelvis down. You want to push against the leg, tightening up that lower back, but you want to feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Rock it back towards that kneeling leg, straight leg, reaching those hands out. All right, from here, we're going to switch those legs. So, right leg forward, rocking the pelvis forward. Bracing yourself against that front leg, deepening that hip flexor stretch. All right, rocking it back, straight leg, reach it down. All right, from here, we're going to take those knees a little farther apart. We're going to sink it back into a frog stretch. All right, from here, you're going to place those hands underneath the shoulders, and you might need to inch your knees in. It's up to how flexible you are. But we are going to shoot those legs out to the side, and we're going to hold a stretch here. Slowly walk back. Keep those legs wide. Deep breaths. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to reach it up and over. Left hand is going to be in front of the other leg. And we're going to twist that rib cage up to the ceiling while we reach our right hand towards the left leg. And gently swing those hands in front. We're going to walk it over to the other side. Right hand down. Left rib up. Left hand over. And walk it in front. Stay in front. Deep breath in. Exhale. Walk it out. Deep breath in. Walk it out. And gently walk it back. Shake those legs out. Cross those feet, stand up. Whew. All right. Shake those legs out. We should feel pretty loose right now. We're gonna go back, right leg into a fighting stance. We're just gonna do 10 stretch kicks each leg just to loosen up a little bit further. We're gonna start with 3 at the belly button, 3 at the collarbone, and 4 at the forehead or above. So ready? 1, 2, toes pointing up. 3, little higher. 1, 2, 3, highest. 1, 2, 3, one more. 4, swoop, and switch. Swoop. All right, remember, belly button, collarbone, and up. And 1, 2, 3, little higher. 1, 2, 3, highest. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And switch. All right, we're going to do crescent kicks. As we go through these kicks, we're going to do 10 of each kick. Again, we're keeping it pretty simple tonight because we want to get to the boxing combinations. So we're going to do an in-out crescent. I will leave it up to you whether you choose to do a nice wide kick or you can make it into an axe kick, which brings it up, straight down through the center. So I'm going to curve in and then drop it straight down as though there's a board right in front of me and I'm trying to get that heel through it. So we're going to do 10. I'm going to do half nice and wide. So first 5, I'm going to do a nice wide kick. 5, I'm going to do an axe kick. It is your choice, but let's get moving. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. All right, little quick. We're going to keep that pace just for these. Get that heart rate up, and then we're going to slow it back down as we get to other kicks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. All right. Deep breaths. Now we're going to do outside to inside crescent kick. So again, a couple ways to do this. I'm going to encourage you to do the same. 5, where we are pulling that knee in at the last second. So we're going to do 5, where we're hooking that foot in, almost like someone's got their arm stuck out in front of us and we're trying to hook that arm and pull it in. So we're grabbing, pulling it in. We're going to do 5 of those. Then we're going to do 5 out to in crescent axe kicks. So bring it out, drop it down to the center. Again, either using the heel or the top of the, or the ball of the foot. For this one, I'm going to focus on the heel of my foot so that I get a good extension with my leg. 5 and 5. Ready. We're doing the crescent one first, axe kick second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, axe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. All right, same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, axe kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. All right. We are going to work on our front step kick. Again, we're going to break up our 10 into 2 different sets of 5. We're going to do 5 where we're utilizing those hips to push forward using the ball of the foot as our contact point. And then we're going to do 5 high kicks. So you're going to aim to snap it up as high as you can while keeping good form. So remember, as we're bringing those hips forward, I drive that knee up, and then I push with the hips, bring the knee back in, and drop it back. We're gonna do back leg 5 with that push. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. All right, now we're gonna bring it up nice and high. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. Now, one thing to keep in mind with, since we just did those nice high kicks, if at any point you find yourself raising your heel off the ground to get that high kick, focus on planting that heel into the ground so that as you kick, it stays right where it is. Because we want to have a nice grounding for that kick. We don't want to come up onto the ball of the foot and lose our balance. Trust me, I know. I made that mistake when I was a kid, and I landed flat on my face. So work on grounding yourself and steadying yourself. We're going to start with that left leg. We're going to do 5 push kicks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. All right, 5 high kicks. Remember, grounding that foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch. All right, roundhouse kick. Again, we're going to focus on 5 lower kicks, then 5 higher kicks. Remember with your roundhouse kick, bottom foot turns in the direction we're pointing, knee points in the direction that we're kicking, and we follow through with that kick. Now, you have 2 options. You can kick with the ball of the foot or the top of the foot. For me, I prefer to practice kicking with the top of the foot, but if you're, for instance, kicking a pad, you want to kick with the ball of that foot. So let's focus on 5 good kicks, using those hips to come around with that power. All right? Ready? 1, 2. Make sure you chamber. 3. 2 more. 4, 5, 2. All right. Nice and high. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Switch. 2. All right, focusing on those same things. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5, 2. Nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. And switch. 2. All right, last kick we're going to work on tonight, side kick. So, just like that roundhouse kick, bottom foot turns in the direction we want to go. And just like at the beginning of class, that knee's going to come up, prepared to the side of our body, turning those hips over, kicking with either the heel or the blade of the foot. And after we've kicked, we want to chamber back in and then drop it back, ready to go again. So just like with the last 2 kicks, focusing on those hips for power for the first 5, and then we're going to do 5 a little bit higher. I'm going to switch my direction from where I'm teaching, simply because when I stare at the camera, it gives me a weird view of what I'm doing. So my focus for my kicks are going to be to the sides. Pick whatever works for you in your space. So we're going to start with our right leg back. We're going to do 5 push kicks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. All right. 5 high. Bring it up. Ready? 1. Still chambering. 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Good. Switch. So for me, otherwise gonna be this way. Same thing. Ready. Push kicks. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soup. All right, 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. Soup. All right. Take a deep breath in, filling that diaphragm. Exhale. And again. Exhale. All right, one more. All right, so now's a great time to grab your boxing gloves because we're going to get to work on some combinations, and we're going to do some timed combinations. All right. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about the differences between Tang Soo Do and boxing or kickboxing while we do these. So one of the big differences about Tang Soo Do is that naturally when we are in our fighting stance, our hands are down here. But obviously when we're boxing, hands are up here, and that's to protect our face. Naturally, when we are out and in the world, if something is to happen unexpectedly, we should be versatile and be able to have those hands up or have those hands down, ready to block any part of us. But for the sake of this workout, we're going to have these hands up, protecting the face, because if someone's coming at our head, this is where we want our hands to be. We're also going to go over some of the differences you might see in Tang Soo Do versus boxing and kickboxing. And we're going to primarily stick to Tang Soo Do styles, but adjusting it to fit the workout today. So this being said, whenever you are boxing or kickboxing, you start with your left leg in the lead, right leg back, just like we typically do. We're going to start out with a jab. For the sake of this workout, when you're jabbing, you're going to keep that hand up. You want to roll the shoulder over, and your hand does not drop. So if I'm here, I'm not going to jab down. I'm going to keep my hand up at about the same level, and it simply turns as I jab out. Okay? So we're going to work on a jab motion. We're going to do about 10 jabs with our left hand in the lead. So let's get those hands up. Ready? Jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. The other thing about when we're doing these combos, you want to use those hips. So as I jab, my hips are turning, and it's helping to move my arm, but it's also giving me power behind that movement, and I'm protecting my body by turning it sideways. So we're going to get a little bit of an arm workout and a core workout with this. Next, we're going to jab at front. We're going to go forward 4 times, backwards 4 times. So ready, keep that hand up. As you jab, you're going to step it forward and bring that other leg in. So you're going to step forward, slide that back leg in. We're going to do 4 forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to step it back. Same thing as I step back. I'm going to jab. I'm going to slide that front leg forward. I'm going to step back, slide that front leg into my back leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to do this for 30 seconds on this side. Then we'll do a quick practice on the other arm, and we'll do 30 seconds on that side. So find yourself a space where you can move forward and backwards for 4 counts for 30 seconds. All right. We're starting in less than 10 seconds. You want to get that hand up. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, you're going to slide whatever leg is not the primary mover into that other leg. Good. Keep it up. Keep going. 2, 1. Rest. Good job. Let's work on that other side real quick. So you've got those hands up. Again, let's do 10 quick jabs with that right hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We're going to do 4 forward and 4 back. Again, step forward, slide that back leg in for the front movements. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. As we move back, you're going to step back, slide that front leg into the back leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. We're going to do 30 seconds on that other side. Moving it forward for 4, back for 4. Hands up, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those hands up. Keep it moving. Keep moving. Good job. Hands up. Breathe, almost there. 2, 1, and done. All right, good. Now we're going to work on another combination. So for this one, we've got our jab, and we're going to add in a cross punch. So left leg's in the lead this time. I jab, and I'm going to cross, turning those hips. I'm going to release the back foot so I can extend my reach. So for instance, if I'm going to cross my punch, if I turn my hips without releasing that foot, this is as far as I can go. But if I release that back foot, I can reach even farther out. I wish I had a target here. I'd show you guys. I'd use my husband, but I don't think that he would approve. Ready? So I've got a jab and just a cross. I'm keeping that hand up to protect my face. And I'm just going to go back and forth between the two. The other thing I didn't mention with our last combos is keep it light. If we had a punching bag, we could go hard. You can go for power with these, but you can work on speed. You can always throw it out, pull it back quick, throw it out, pull it back quick. So let's do 10 combos on this left side real quick of a jab and a cross. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, as we move forward with this, we're going to lean in with that. We're going to lunge forward with that jab. So you're going to jab, draw on that back foot cross. Jab, draw on that back foot cross, right? So it's kind of like a continuous movement. As I'm coming forward, my foot's going to drag in, and that's when I'm going to throw in my cross punch. So let's do 4, going forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, moving backwards. Same concept, but this time we're going to jab as we shift back, cross over as we move back. So again, I step back, jab, and as I draw that foot in, I'm going to lean it forward just a little bit for that cross punch. So one more time, draw it back, and I'm going to lean it back forward for that cross punch. We're going to do 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds and get moving. I need a timer that is not on my phone. 10 seconds. Moving it forward and back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Keeping those hands up. Good work. Good. Good. Keep moving. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. All right. Let's work on the other side real quick. So you got those hands up. Jab. Roll those hips over. cross. We're gonna do 10 quick ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's work on doing 4 moving forward. Remember, stepping forward, jabbing at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, as we move back, stepping back, jabbing, rolling over into that cross. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, we're going to do that for 30 seconds. We're going to get started in about 10. Get those hands up. Find your space. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Roll those hips. Keep those hands up. Come on. Good. Keep moving. Three, 2, 1. Take a rest. All right, let's work on a new combo. This one's going to be our jab and cross, but we're going to build upon it. So we've got a jab, cross. Now we're going to hook. There are 2 different ways to do a hook. In Tang Soo Do, when we do our hooks, we have our thumb pointing. As we make that fist, our thumb is facing the floor. We come around, we have that nice 90-degree angle with that arm. We're using those hips. But in boxing and in kickboxing, you have your thumb up as you come around. For the sake of this workout, we're not going to do it the boxing way. Because when we're out on the streets, we're going to have, or if we're in our style, in the streets, it doesn't matter. So if for some reason you end up encountering something that was not expected, it doesn't matter whether your fist is up or down, but in our style, as we do our forms and as we work, we want our thumb pointing down to the ground. So if you're wearing gloves, it's pretty easy to tell where your thumb is. It's going to be more facing you than anything. But we're going to work on keeping a nice parallel movement to the floor. So we've got our jab, cross. I'm going to take that opposite arm that I have up here. I'm going to bring it around, turning those hips, and I'm going to come in with a cross again. So if you notice, each time my hips are moving with each punch. And that is so I get the most power out of each movement. So we're going to do 10 combinations. We'll take it slow for the first couple, then we'll speed it up a little. So hands up. We've got 1, 2, jab, cross, hook, cross. 3, 4, and 5. Jab, cross, hook, cross. All right, now we're going to speed it up a little. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going to move forward with that for 4. The way it's going to work, same thing. We step forward with that jab, cross, hook, cross. Stepping forward that jab, cross, hook, cross. So just like we've been doing, we move forward on that jab. We've got 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. And just like before, step back on that jab, cross, hook, cross. Step back on that jab, cross, hook, cross. We got 4 of them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. We're going to go for 30 seconds. All right. Hands up. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure you breathe. And we're doing 4 and 4. Good. Turn those hips. Remember, jab, cross, hook, and cross. All right, take a rest. Let's practice that other side real quick. Right leg in the lead, right hand is up. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Now, as your shoulders start to get tired, don't let that drop your hands down to here and bring your punch down to here. You still want that jab up or on face level. So again, nice and slow. Jab, cross, hook, cross. We're gonna do 5 of that combination a little slow, 5 a little faster. Ready, 1, ta, 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 ta. 2, jab, cross, hook, cross. 3, 4, and 5. All right, a little faster. 1, ta, 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 ta. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Couple practices more. We're gonna move it forward for 4, back for 4. Ready? 1, ta, ta, ta. 2. Nice and slow. 3, 4. Good. All right, stepping it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, we got 30 seconds that we're gonna do on this side. We're gonna start in 8 seconds. Hands up. All right, let's go. Forward for 4. Bringing it back for 4. You're doing what you can do in 30 seconds. Come on. Ten seconds. All right, take a rest. We've gotten about halfway through our combinations with our hands. Grab a quick drink of water, and we're gonna move on. All right, so we're gonna get started with a new movement, back fist. So with our back fist, obviously, traditionally, without the glove, we know where we're coming from. You're coming back and across, hitting with those 2 knuckles. Your pointer finger and middle finger, those 2 knuckles are coming out and across. Same thing as we wear that glove. We just have a little bit more padding. So as your hand is up here, again, using those hips to help get that movement in is even more crucial because our hands are already up here. So I'm going to come in with a back fist, and then I'm going to follow through with that cross one more time. So it's the same idea as our jab, but this time we're coming in from a different direction. All right, so we've got 10 back to cross that we're going to do. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So just like our jab, as we come in with that back fist, we're going to lean into it, come in with that cross. We lean into it, come in with that cross. Hands up. We're going to do 4 forward and 4 back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We got the idea of it. So same thing. Stepping back as we come in with that back fist. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to do 30 seconds. Get those hands up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. Come on. Keep those hands up. Don't let them drop. Good job. All right, take a rest. Good job. All right, quick practice on the other side. Right hand up. Get a quick feel for a back and a cross. Let's do 10 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, quick practice, forward and back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And again, backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to work it for 30 seconds. Get those hands up. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, roll those hips over as you do that cross. Good work. Two, 1, take a rest. All right, we're gonna build on this one. So we've got our back fist and our cross. Now, again, here's another difference between what you're gonna see in Tang Soo Do versus what you're gonna see in boxing, kickboxing. So we've got our back fist and our cross. We're gonna come in with just a straight up elbow. Sometimes you see just a plain elbow coming up and around, hitting with the meaty part of the arm. The tip of the elbow is our aiming point though. What you will not see in boxing is a reinforced elbow, but because we're wearing gloves or because we're pretending that we're wearing gloves, we're gonna go without the reinforced elbow today, and we're just gonna go for the straight elbow. So we've got a back fist, cross, and then you're gonna come in. This is where the hips are key with that elbow, and then back up, back, cross, elbow. If you're doing a continuous movement, it's almost perfect because then you can come back. As you come through that elbow, come back in with that back fist. So we're gonna practice 10 combinations on our left side, forward and back, and then do 30 seconds. All right, ready? So I've got 1, 2, okay? Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's practice 4 coming forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you're turning those hips each time. All right, same thing moving back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, 30 seconds on this side. Get those hands up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, forward and back. Keeping those hands up. The second you start to feel them fall, reorient yourself, correct it. We're doing a lot of work with the shoulders today. Good. Come on. 3, 2, 1. All right. Other side. Roll those shoulders a little. Get those hands up. Quick practice, back, cross, elbow. Again, back, cross, elbow. All right, we got 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's move it forward for 4. Ready? 1, 2, hands up, 3, 4. Good. All right, moving it back, keeping those hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in 6 seconds, we're gonna do this side for 30. 2, 1, Let's go. 2. Come on. Hands up. Keep those hands up. Come on. Keep moving. Come on. All right, take a rest. Roll those shoulders. All right. We've got our last combination that we're going to work on. And this one also has a new movement. We're going to do an uppercut into a hook. So left leg in the lead, hands are up. I'm going to take that hand in. I'm going to turn my hips. I'm going to drive that uppercut, imagining that if I've got someone, I'm aiming for that kidney region. So if they've got their back to me, I'm going for around that kidney or right underneath the rib cage where it's nice and soft. So I'm going to go up, then I bring that hand back around into a hook. So my hips are going to turn back as I come around into that hook. So they turn once, back, twice. Now I'm going to come up with the other hand, up and hook, okay? So again, one more time, nice and slow. Up, hook, up, hook. All right, we're going to do 10 on this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, we're going to lunge forward with that uppercut. So as I come forward, I'm going to uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook. Okay? Again, as I lunge forward, bringing that hip in, hook, up, and hook. All right, let's do 4 forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now, alternatively, as I step back, same thing. I'm going to step back, turn my hips, hook, up, and hook. I'm going to step it back, turn the hips up, hook, up, and hook. All right? So we're going to come forward. We're going to come backwards for 4 counts. Ready? Hands up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds. Get those hands up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Forward for 4. Back for 4. Make sure you breathe. Keep those hands up. If you need to take it slower to get that pace and those arms right, that's okay. All right, take a rest. Last one on the right-hand side. Again, nice and slow. You got up, hook, up, and hook. We're going to do 5 slow, 5 fast. Ready? 1, up and hook. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, let's bring it forward for 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 30 seconds, and we're done with our boxing combos. Hands up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, breathe. Keep those hands up. Keep your eyes up. Come on. Good work. And rest. If you've got gloves on, take them off. Toss them off to the side. All right. So you got a little bit of time left. Grab a quick drink. And we're just going to do about, a couple strengthening exercises for the legs. We did quite a bit with the arms today. At the end of class, we're also going to take about a minute or two to stretch out those shoulders. All right. Now, if you can, find a place in your room that has a wall. The reason I say this is because we're going to be doing some exercises where we're going to want to balance really well. So I'm going to move my computer over to where I can balance well in this room. We're going to take it back here. And my piece of wall is going to be right here. So the first thing that we're going to work on is going to be side leg lifts. But we're going to do it where we are focusing on basically, I'll do it standing and then we're going to do it with the wall. So what I want to do is I want to push my hips forward. I don't want my booty sticking out. I want to make sure that I have my chest up and open. And I'm going to lift that leg as if I were going into a side kick. I want to try and keep that leg as straight as possible. So if I notice that's starting to bend, I got to work on straightening it out. And I want to keep it as much to my side as possible as if we were doing a side kick. The only difference is that we're not coming into a chamber position. We're just going to lift it and back down. And we're going to lift it as high as we can with the best form that we can, which is why we're going to balance. And the reason why we're doing it with the wall is because we're working on strengthening it so that in the event that we're doing our side kicks, we're working on getting to this point without the wall. But first, work with it. We're going to start with that right leg, pushing those hips forward, tight core, shoulders rolled back. We're going to do 10 leg lifts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Now let's switch over to the other side. All right, ready? 1, 2. Keep that booty forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, shake them out real quick. Next, we're going to do slow roundhouse kicks. So from where you're balancing, you're going to slowly lift that. We're going to slowly lift the leg up. So what we're going to do, rather than straightening the leg as we come down, we're going to keep it bent. And we're going to slowly lift, slowly kick, bring it back in and down. Ooh, we're going to work those muscles. So get ready, Find your balance position. Again, pushing those hips forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out a little. We'll do that other leg. And that'll be our last one for tonight. So bend that knee to where it needs to be. We're gonna push those hips forward. This one's gonna hurt. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost done. 8, 9, last one, 10. All right. From here, let's start stretching it out. Finish up our class for the night. So we just worked those hips, those glutes, and that IT band. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna take that left leg, cross it over the right, and you're gonna push that right hip out. And just like when we were in our straddle stretch, turning that rib cage up to the ceiling, reaching down and reaching over. Push the pelvis forward, and you'll get more of a stretch and in better alignment. All right, coming up, we're gonna switch those feet over, pushing that left hip over, pushing the pelvis forward, reaching up and over. All right, from here, feet about shoulder width, hip width apart. You're gonna squeeze the ears, sink back with a flat back in the heels. Whew. Until you feel that stretch. All right, bring those feet a little wider. Press the elbows on the inside, knees over the toes. Shift it side to side. All right, let's work those shoulders and that back. Press in. And switch. Take those hands. You're going to have your eyes looking at your knees, behind you. You don't want them looking at the floor. Reach down. If you do not feel a stretch, bring those feet in until you do. Roll it up. All right, pull that arm across. And back. Switch. And back. Take those hands, just scoop them forward, open up the back. And clasp behind, open up the chest. All right, we're gonna do one final stretch. We're gonna bring it down to the floor. So there are two options. You can bring it to the floor or you can grab a piece of wall. If you're on the floor, to show you real quick, you're going to take your hand and you're going to press away from your hand, pressing your shoulder into the floor. If you're using the wall, just stand up, 90-degree angle, same arm as leg back. You're going to, different leg, same arm as leg forward, and you're going to press into that arm. And we're stretching out the chest because when we do a lot of upper body work, we tend to work the chest without thinking about it, and we neglect to stretch it. And switching sides. All right. Let's finish up class with a deep breath in. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Again, I apologize for the late post with the link, but if you are here retrospectively doing the workout, awesome. I'm so glad that you had a chance to get a workout in for yourself. We had a lot of boxing combinations tonight and just to mix things up. So I hope you had a good class. If there's ever anything that you want to do in class that you're interested in trying out, feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook, and I'm happy to incorporate that into the next lesson. So everyone, be healthy, be well, be safe, and hopefully before too long, we'll see each other back in the studio. Tang Soo Do, have a great night.